What's going on, fam? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, yo? We back with another one, y'all. Today's track is called This House by your boy Tom MacDonald and whatnot. Let's jump into it, man. I don't know where it says freaking white boy response, but let's jump into it, yo.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some shit to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this.
I'd rather crash it. Let me hear that bar again. That shit sounds dope.
My good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the.
I'd rather crash a car than fucking press on the brakes. That's deep right there. Let's go.
The guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this fucking house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad.
That nigga saying, yo, I see the grandson now, man. That nigga talking about I build this fucking house. You know what I mean? So if you don't like how I fucking build my house, man, you can get the fuck out my house, son. I'm not one of them niggas that's doing this shit for exposure, son. I'm doing this shit for the way I freaking rap. My opinion going in. I've never heard this shit before. This is what I'm getting from this so far. You know what I mean? My opinions might change as we progress and whatnot, but that's what I'm getting from this track right here. You know what I mean? So far. I gotta say that nowadays and whatnot.
There's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes.
That nigga said they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. You know what I mean? Okay, I like that, yo.
I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this fucking house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward.
You see that shit, man? They're the type of motherfuckers that's all about freaking doing everything for exposure and shit. You know what I mean? Yo, that shit is deep, man. You gotta stop that shit. You know what I mean? You gotta do shit for you. And not for others, my G.
They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies.
Never freaking going forward, man. They're the ones always freaking looking for apologies, man. Like, yo, this is how I feel. Like, if I'm sorry about some shit, I'll apologize about that shit. But if I meant something, yo, you ain't gonna catch no apologies from me, bro. You know what I mean? Because that shit don't make no sense. Because that's a fake-ass apology right now. I'm gonna tell you I'm sorry, and after I keep on going, doing what I was freaking doing. And that just means that I wasn't sorry about the shit to begin with. You know what I mean? Whether I said it or not, that don't mean shit. You know what I mean? Let's go, man.
Crash a car that never touched the brakes. I built this fucking house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum.
I like that shit. Hating really loud, but they following me. You know what I mean? I never got that shit. You know what I mean? When motherfuckers hate on you a lot and shit, they always talking shit about you and shit. I never got the fact that niggas will still follow you and wait for you to fucking fail so they could say some shit. You know what I mean? That doesn't sound like somebody that hates you. That actually sounds like somebody that's a fan of yours, but they're afraid to be a fan of yours because they know that's not the popular shit to be. You know what I mean? They riding a fucking wave. You know what I mean? Pretty much.
They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song.
Woo, hold up, man. He said I had to put the volume up, but yo, he said something that was like real just now. Yo, hold up.
They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back.
You hear that shit, yo? They're the type of niggas that say I'm the scum of the fucking earth. but at the same freaking time, they're preaching about freaking equality. Yo, if you fucking saying like, if you saying some shit negative about somebody and whatnot, and then you're preaching like, yo, about equality. Those two shits are like two different freaking narratives that don't belong in the same sentence and shit. Totally opposite shit. You know what I mean? So if you feel both of them things and you're one person, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar to yourself and everybody that hangs around you and whatnot, yo. I like that point that nigga just made just now, son. That's deep shit right there.
They get mad, lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame.
Wow. I mean, yo, like I said, yo, there's always, I always say this shit, man. There's always negative motherfuckers all around. You know what I mean? That's looking to bring motherfuckers down. That's grinding. You know what I mean? And it seems like those are the motherfuckers that make motherfuckers that's grinding and whatnot work even hard to prove everybody wrong and shit. It's negative. It's a negative point of view, but like, yo, sometimes like it gives you the fucking juice to keep moving and whatnot, yo. When everybody around you, when you see negative freaking comments like that, yo. Let's go. Rewind.
At the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm fucking paid. I ain't spend $1 on the fucking chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work.
You see that shit? You see that shit, man? Take fucking care of the motherfuckers that been on your side from day one. Your mom, your dad. No, fuck all the leashes and shit, man. Cause I'm pretty sure I see the direction it's going. If what he's about to say next, you know what I mean? Cause at the end of the day, the motherfuckers that was hating in the past and shit, all the motherfucking disrespectful motherfuckers, they always come back again. They always come back around and be nicey when you getting paid and shit. You know what I mean? And at that point, you already know who the fuck they are because you've seen their true colors and you don't give two shits about them because you cared about the motherfuckers that's most important to you. You know what I mean? Let's go.
They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm fucking paid. I ain't spend $1 on the fucking chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater shit is so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter. Y'all.
Oh man, listen, man. I respect what you're doing, bro. You know what I mean? I'm late. You know what I mean? I'm fucking late. I wasn't there for all the thousands and thousands of views. Niggas is putting me onto you now and shit. And I appreciate what the fuck you doing. I actually appreciate the bars that you doing and whatnot. So I see what you mean and whatnot. You know what I mean? And I usually follow what my subscribers tell me to do and whatnot. And they've been telling me to pump Tom MacDonald a lot and whatnot. So that's what I've been doing. You know what I mean? Your music is dope. Let's go, man.
My dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater shit is so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter. Y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man,
Yo, man, that's why I'm gonna tell everybody all the time, man. If you grinding and whatnot, yo, just do you. You know what I mean? Keep your grind up. Keep doing what you're doing and whatnot, and fuck everybody else. You know what I mean? If you do something great and whatnot, eventually people will see your true talents and whatnot. You know what I mean? So what you're doing as a craft and whatnot is something dope. You know what I mean? Keep on doing that shit and fuck everybody else. You know what I mean? That's the best shit I could say. You know what I mean? Let's go.
build this fucking house. I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface.
Hold up, man. I gotta rewind.
Me bigger. Y'all just just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this fucking house. I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote the record, I can see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heaven.
You see that shit, son? That nigga said, yo, he been planning this shit. You know what I mean? So he basically, before he even became big, he envisioned that shit in his head. He was like, yo, this shit right here is gonna bubble. You know what I mean? The type of material that I'm putting out there is gonna be great content. It's gonna be people gonna get it, and some people not gonna get it. The people that don't get it, then fuck them. The people that get it, they're gonna ride with me to the end and whatnot. And I think that's what's happening with freaking I keep on saying, yeah, Tom MacDonald. I mean, like, his peoples is riding with him because he's putting out a message right there that's resonating with people all over. You know what I mean? That's a good look. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote the record, I can see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt, no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and...
Wow, man. Like I said, man, it's all about people's viewpoints, man. I mean, like, at the end of the day and shit, yo, not everybody gonna love you and shit. You know what I mean? Not everybody gonna love your grind and whatnot. But, like, when you look back at it, Sean, you see the amount of work that you put in, and you see the type of appreciation you get from people that fuck with you and whatnot. You gotta pat yourself on the back if nobody else is gonna do that shit. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Old and gray, I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt, no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls, no matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement, and I poured the foundation, I built...
Woo! I like how he did that. I like how he did that, because he's just basically talking about all the work that he did to build his house, but all the work that he did to build himself up, to do what he had to do. You know what I mean? He's like relating that shit to building a house. That's dope, man. I like that.
I'm to try and break their walls, no matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement, and I poured the foundation, I built the...
Okay, man. Okay. Woo! Okay.
I'm to try and break their walls, no matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement, and I poured...
I pounded the blood. Hold up, man. I like that boy.
Blended the bones of the people who hated...
I blended the bones of people who hated
blood and cement, and I poured the
blood and cement. Oh shit. Hold up.
And unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement, and I poured the foundation, I built the frame with...
And I built a foundation. Okay. That's tough, son.
I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement, and I poured the foundation, I built the frame with all my guilt and shame, and then I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my...
Ooh, this nigga going in, son. I like that.
Initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. No record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammate.
Oh my freaking gosh. I don't know what the fuck happened, but like the first half of the video, it was like completely black and whatnot, and somebody called me, and I had to freaking restart the video, and all of a sudden there's images and shit, yo. So hey, I guess we'll enjoy the last half of the video. You know what I mean? Let's go, man.
Name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. No record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built...
You see that shit, yo? I like that, yo. Like, no, nothing but just fans. Like, yo, he's saying we built this shit. We did. Nobody else but you and me built this shit. You know what I mean? So when I say this house and whatnot, I'm talking about my house and my fans' house. You know what I mean? So he's basically, this is like a freaking love letter to his fans. You know what I mean? Like saying, yo, bro, we built this shit together. We didn't need none of that shit. And at the end of the day and whatnot, at the end of the motherfucking day, we gonna thrive because we're still here and we still got each other's back and whatnot. That is a freaking define. I've never seen a rapper put that image so raw and so on point with it. You know what I mean? That is dope. You know what I mean? I feel that shit, yo. Damn, son. Let me rewind that again, yo, because that was dope right there.
No teammates, no money to make up my budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built this fucking house where my days end and it's fake.
And I like how he just flipped the beat and started rapping all aggressive and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we did this shit. You know what I mean? Let's go, son. I like the energy, yo. All right, let's go.
It's fans. Man, we built this fucking house where my days end and it's vacant, and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gon' break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan, try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then I'll sit on the
y'all try to take me from wooden box. Y'all try to build my grave in. Okay, yo. Okay. Dopeness, man. I like the anger coming out on the second half, yo.
in a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan, try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then I'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards in the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll cut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs, and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. Then they'll stand there and look at the shit that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bagged, so we used blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this.
Ooh, man, that's wicked right there, son. That's wicked, son. I like that, son. I like that. You're doing a good job, son. You're doing a good job.
Imagine we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bagged, so we used blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters dousing gasoline, they brought to try and torch us with.
Like I said, our haters dousing gasoline. Shit, that's savage, man. That's dopeness, man. I like that, yo. All right, yo.
So we use blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters dousing gasoline, they brought to try and torch us with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean shit. Trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Like a gravestone, I'm a cheat.
Try to judge your engine by your paint job. That's funny. That's funny, son. You can't judge a motherfucking book without a cup, without knowing what's inside, nigga. You know what I mean? You can't judge somebody's book by it for what's inside. You can't fucking judge a car by the fucking paint job, my nigga, son. That shit could have been the shittiest looking fucking car in the world, my nigga, son. What's in the fucking engine is what matters, my nigga, son. You know what I mean? That's basically relating to like, yo, when you fucking see me out there and shit, you won't fucking prejudge me, but you can't prejudge me without fucking know me. You gotta look what's in me first and then judge me, son. That's what's up, son. That's deep right there, son. Yo, wow.
They brought to try and torch us with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean shit. Trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Like a gravestone, I'm a cheap death.
I don't know, man. I love that bar, man. Try to judge your engine by your paint job. That shit is sick, man. That shit is sick. It's the same analogy. You can't judge a book by the cover type shit. But yeah, it just caught me by surprise that he used that analogy. That's dope, man.
Too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got him way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're
try to dream more and sleep less. I think yo, everybody that wants to be successful doesn't sleep that much, even though it's required that you get some rest and whatnot. But like I like that too, man. I like that. That's good, man.
But I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves.
Oh, I like that. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. You know what? On some real shit, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never liked pills a day in my fucking life. I've never taken any pills besides aspirin and shit like that. I I hate actually being not on a level where I could think. So I really feel that, you know what I mean? Like, one thing that I always did when I was whenever I'm upset and whatnot, I never drink. I always drink when I'm happy. You know what I mean? Type shit like that. You know. So I feel what he's saying, man. If you depressed and whatnot, stay away from the pills. You know what I mean? It's not gonna do anything, but act in a negative fashion. You know what I mean? So don't even fucking think about it. You know what I mean?
There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got him way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we up bleed red. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed, so seize the moment, don't leave.
Heaven open when the bar is closed. You know what I mean? That's dope, son. Heaven, maybe he's talking about like heaven's open when the bar is closed, meaning like, it's my viewpoint. I'm thinking he's probably saying like, yo, when the bar's closed, man, you could always go to church. You know what I mean? But yeah. Or when the party's over, you could always go to church. You know what I mean? Maybe. What you guys think, man? Leave down there in the comment section. Let's go.
The hope and you'll breathe tomorrow. You could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made of fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate.
I like that shit, yo. Let me rewind that.
Are closed, so seize the moment, don't leave it hoping you'll breathe tomorrow. You could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made of fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate. Please celebrate. Please.
Ooh, when God shakes my hand, please celebrate. You know what I mean? That's when you go back to nature. You know what I mean? From the ashes, dust to dust. Yo, dope ass track, bro. Dope ass track. I haven't ran upon a track of Tom MacDonald's that I haven't liked yet. You know what I mean? So definitely salute to you, Tom MacDonald and whatnot. Dope ass track. This house is basically about like, yo, how you built that foundation, your foundation, and it kind of motivates others and fucking me. You know what I mean? Whenever I'm grinding and whatnot, that's a good fucking shit, yo. If you ain't got no support and whatnot, and you believe cold-heartedly what you're doing and whatnot, let yourself be your biggest motivator. You know what I mean? That's what I got from that. And the people that trust you and the people that see that you grinding hard and whatnot, they gon' see your grind and they gonna support you as well. I mean, like, I'm be honest and whatnot. I see it with this channel as well. You know what I mean? You guys, your Tom MacDonald freaking niggas, your Bone Thug homies and whatnot, freaking NF fans, and everybody that watches my videos and ISO fans and whatnot, yo, you guys give me so much support and education. Even my UK niggas and shit, yo. All y'all niggas be teaching me with every video that I see and shit. I haven't seen and whatnot. You guys educating me on music and shit, and I'm a music lover, so thank y'all motherfuckers for that. You know what I mean? I appreciate it a lot. You know what I mean? And it allows me to freaking grow with every freaking video. So thank you for the support and whatnot. Thank you for all the love and whatnot. And I'm gonna keep on grinding. Cause like y'all keep on giving me fucking videos. I got like a fucking book of videos to do. But anyways, yo, this track was definitely fucking awesome. If you guys feel the same way as me, you know what I mean? You know what to fucking do. Put that shit in the comment section and whatnot. If you guys want to request any track, do the same thing. Put that shit in the comment section. Take this motherfucking finger right here. Put that fucking thumbs up all the way up in the sky. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Last and not least and whatnot, show me some love and support by subscribing to the channel right down there. And that's motherfucking it, yo. I'm going to see you guys next time on the next video. Peace out, one love, y'all.